Welcome back to my channel, guys. My name is Vandora, and I'm here to keep you smiling. I create self-help videos to help you help yourself. Alright, now let's get into today's video. Today I'll be talking about smelling good, smelling fresh. I mean, all over your body. Alright, so now, as human beings, we smell. We produce odor because we take in things and those things need to come out, whether through our back end, through our sweat glands, or through pimples. Guys, come on. You know, it needs to come out. The excesses, the things that are toxins need to come out in some shape or some form. So we smell, we produce an odor that is unpleasant. So I'm here today to talk to you about different things that you can do, you know, to help with that issue if you have it. So let me tell you a little story. All right, when the first time I went to boarding school, my GSS1, I'm going to paint a clear picture for you. I'm coming from a house where we had 4 maids. I don't know, at that time my parents were really busy, so and my grandmother was always trying to bring somebody new. So essentially we had 2, but then she would bring one person, another. So yeah, we ended up having 4 at a time for a very long period of time. So at some point I was kind of spoilt, but my mom changed that real quick on me, like real fast. But at some point I was kind of spoilt, and at that point I was kind of spoilt. I was going into secondary school, Bells to be precise. I was going into secondary school, and at that time I didn't know how to wash my own clothes, just take care of myself. So my first term there, I was about to say semester, my first term there was actually pretty bad. And I would tell you things that I've learned over time to change that around. Now let's get into steps. So step 1, hygiene is very important. You washing yourself clean with clean soaps, making sure you get into all the corners and crevices of your body is very important, especially when you live in a tropical environment such as Nigeria, where it's always humid. You're always basically sweating. If you're not near an air conditioner or a fan, you're basically sweating. So you really need to make sure that you try your possible best to bathe morning and evening. That will really help reduce the amount of bacteria that smells. Number 2, make sure the clothes that you wear are clean. You don't want to be sweating on top of bacteria. So if you wore a shirt that you wore yesterday and you wear it today, you've actually released some bacteria on that outfit. You wear it again and go out and you release on top of that. You're just telling yourself you don't care. Smell all here. Oh yeah, get into it. Oh my god, so cute. Basically, so make sure your clothes are really clean. My powerful step 3 is using lemon. If you truly really have an odor that your body continues to produce, please try using lemon or lime on your armpit. I'm not going to show you my armpits because I think that's pretty weird, but really try. It helps. Like, I promise you, it helps. As women, we, for whatever reason, produce odors that have nothing to do with being clean. We just do sometimes. So what I would advise you to do is use lemon or lime under your armpits, a little in your bathing water if you bathe with a bucket, or if you're in a bath. Oh, and there's this cute thing that I saw. I think you can Google it. Is where, depends on the type of shower head you have, you can actually put a slice of, you can you can break apart. I say break apart. You can unscrew your shower head, put a slice of lemon in there, screw it back, and use that to shower. Do you understand? Depending on your bathing method. But honestly, I promise you, you won't go wrong. First of all, it brightens underarms. It helps you smell like mint. You smell fresh. Some people I've heard put it under their armpit overnight. It really helps kill the bacteria causing odor. You really need to pay attention to your armpits. Make sure you actually scrub it and not just, like some people just, no, auntie, we're not doing that. You really need to take time to scrub, your armpits, and make sure you use the lemon method. All you need to do is take a lemon, squeeze it out, and take the water, or just cut a lemon into half and just go round, and make sure you do that at least for a week before you stop, because I'm sure that from the first day you're going to notice a difference. But try to do it for a whole week, or at least try to do it for a whole week, depending on how potent the smell is or the odor is. It will really help you kill it. All right, so other things that you could do is another thing you should pay attention to is your hair. So if you're not washing your hair properly, if you're doing the whole natural thing, I'm sure you're washing your hair a ton, but please pay attention to wash your scalp properly, so that all the bacteria falls off and you don't start to smell from your hair. And if you are a wig wearer like I am, you want to spray perfume into your brush and brush your hair and wash your wigs. Ladies, wash your wigs. Please just take out time every 2 months to wash your wigs. It'll help to go a long way, so you don't smell from, like, you could be clean all through and then your wig starts smelling. That is not cute at all. So my last and final step is baby powder. If you're heavy like me in your chest area or in your thigh area, you want to use powder to reduce the amount of sweat. All right. So under your boobs, ladies, under your boobs, please always remember while you're bathing to scrub underneath. Like, even if you gotta do the lift, do it, girl. It's worth it, girl. And when you're done, make sure you put powder underneath so that you don't sweat as much. Even in like the corners and crevices of your thighs, you want to put powder there so you don't sweat as much. And it also helps if your thighs rub against each other to put powder there so you can walk smoothly. I know this from actually being a thick girl myself. I'm a precious size 12, soon to be. Yes, I went from like a size 10 to a size 12. It's not like, honestly, between 2 years I've gone from a size 10 to a size 16. Now I am a size 12. Really happy about it. I can't wait to get to my goal of a size 10. It's what's going to make me really happy, so I'm chasing it. All right, I have body goals, okay, and I want to work for it. Again, my Frisca, it actually tastes so good. If you haven't watched my previous video, please stop what you're doing right now and go and watch it. I also showed you the tea, like what the contents in it. My lipstick is always getting everywhere, but it's really pretty, it's really nice. So now let's go over it again. Number 1, bathe properly, guys. Make sure you bathe at least twice in one day, morning and night, especially if you live in a humid environment. It will help. Don't forget to use deodorant, okay? It's very important to use deodorant. It really helps. Then my lemon method, I tell you, this lemon method is foolproof. Like, I use it and I keep on using it, at least twice in a month I'll have done it. That's to say if I've even forgotten. But as soon as I see lemon or lime, it's going under my armpit. That's just my method. As soon as I see it's going under my armpit, that's it. Because I would hate, I'm just paying attention, because as a human being, as a woman, I know that it comes up. So me doing this is just like paying attention to myself, paying attention to my body, investing time and effort in myself, you know, because I'm a lady. I can't be caught so fresh. Really, really helps. Oh, please, I almost forgot. Please, if you're struggling with body odor, remember to wax or shave. Yes, it's really important in your vaginal area or under your armpits. It's really important to take out the hair. You know, because first of all, when you sweat on hair, it creates a latch for the bacteria to hang on to. Do you understand what I mean? It creates a space for the bacteria to keep growing and keep living. But as soon as you wax, you use a shaving cream or you shave it off, it has nothing to lash onto, so it just kind of has to wash away. If you do not suffer from body odor, you might not really care or whatever. But if it's something, I like, even if you don't, you could start suffering from it if you don't take care of that place properly. So please do. It's really important to pay attention to those areas of your body, especially if BO is a problem. All right, and even if you don't know it's a problem, like nobody has told you it's a problem, just make sure you take necessary steps so it's never a problem. So like making sure you bathe properly, make sure you wax and shave, use deodorant, try my lemon method. I promise you, it will work. Make sure your clothes are clean, make sure your hair is clean, and try and use the baby powder if you're on the heavier side. Picking out a scent for me is really, really therapeutic. I like scents that smell like I just came out of water. Anything fresh, minty, a little bit sugary, but nothing flowery, nothing too pretty. I like to smell like I just came out of water. I know it's not a real smell, but I really like to smell like champagne or something, you know, like fresh, like ice cubes. That's the way I like to smell. So picking out a scent is really, really important. It's like, oh, picking out what you think you smell like, you know. If flowers is your thing, go for it, girl. If sweet scent is your thing, go for it, girl, you know. Depends on what you like. I really hope this video helped you, you know, get it in order like I did. I got it in order. Yeah, because I pay attention. All right, and if you did, please don't forget to subscribe, like, and share if you care. It really does help me. I know that as you're watching this video, you'll be considerate of the time and effort put into making this video. And I actually went and did a lot of research. I didn't just like go off the top of my head, you know. I actually put in the work. So all you could do, please, is to subscribe. Thank you very much. And we have come to the end of this video. Please do not forget that I love you, God loves you, and don't forget to share the love. Bye.